Laughs, bits, tangents. Matt and Mike, virginal fans, began watching One Piece and everything the show had to offer, and their nonsense ideas drove them to create their podcast.
Buggy the Clown is back. Fuck.
This is a One Piece podcast.
These words lured listeners to their grand show in what's now known as the Funpiecepodcast.
Yayo, 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 ho ho, set sail for Fun Piece. It's the name of the podcast with Matt and Mike. Yayo, yayo, set sail for Fun Piece.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Fun Piece Podcast. My name is Matt.
My name is Mike.
Welcome, we are in the penultimate episode of Thriller Bark. And
Woof woof.
woof woof Thriller Bark.
Catch these dogs. Yeah. Catch these dogs. It's just us two.
It's just the two of us. Get ready for the chaos, everyone. Mike and I are watching One Piece for the first time. First time, and we don't have any chaperones today. Watch out.
We can say as many cuss words as we want. We can talk about Saltburn all we want.
We can equate Dunkachinos and Don Flamingos and Barty K. Kumas.
Nobody can tell us we can't do it. Nope. We're gonna sexualize the fuck out of Barty K.
Barty K. I don't really want to, though. Those toe beans,
but we could.
Toe bean Barty K.
We could.
TBBK.
Matt.
Tom Brady Barty K.
Matt, I am no longer. Matt,
what?
I'm no longer watching on Hulu.
You're no longer. What are you watching on, Michael? What are you watching the anime on?
Guess.
Are you watching on this superior anime watching platform, Netflix?
I am. Nope. Prime Video.
Oh, Prime Video. It's on. One Piece is on Prime Video. What?
I think Amazon bought Crunchyroll.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, you have to pay. I pay like $5, but I don't have Hulu anymore. I don't pay for Prime Video, so I've figured out the cheapest option.
I cannot believe you just completely the live action is on Netflix.
What do you think I'm going to watch it on next when I give up on Prime Video?
You're going to watch it on fucking Tubi, probably. They are literally releasing the current episodes on Netflix as they come out, and you are still refusing.
We're not gonna be there for years.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it on
Vimeo
before I watch it on Netflix.
Somebody's privately putting all of they're torrenting all of the episodes of One Piece. Mike will.
Wouldn't it be the most appropriate thing to pirate all of One Piece? We're not.
It's true.
Endorsing that, but we're not.
Mike's going to be watching all of One Piece through LimeWire before he watches on Netflix.
What was I going to say? Oh, I'm part of the pirate party.
The pirate
my
party?
My political designation is the pirate party.
Did you know that?
Unless it's problematic, and then in which case I'm not.
Did you know that there's a political party, the Pizza Party?
Yeah, I was part of the Pizza Party, but
couldn't hang.
But the guy who founded it was a weird Trump dude.
He couldn't hang. Fuck that guy.
No, he couldn't. He's like a weird libertarian. I think the
no.
age of consent type of libertarian.
Oh, ooh.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, if you're listening to this podcast and you're that guy and we're wrong,
if you're that guy, we probably don't like you.
Probably.
And I'm not afraid to say that.
It's so brave.
If you voted
it's so brave of you, Mike.
For Trump.
Yeah, if you voted, yeah. This is probably not the
my
podcast.
Parents.
It's probably not the podcast for you.
No,
it's not.
No,
fuck.
We don't mean to get
capitalism.
Oh.
Tear,
dude.
The societal structure down, baby.
We haven't
send us transponder snails while you're at work. You know. You all know.
I feel like the message of One Piece is very like fuck capitalism, fuck these big, powerful, stupid
entities.
But what do you think the overall like? It's a very product driven.
Are you talking about One Piece? Or are you talking about?
Yeah, it's very merchandise focused.
Is it?
It's a very commercial. It's a pretty.
Is it?
Yeah, Matt.
I
if
say
look,
as
I
directly over my
I
head.
can see right behind you is a straw hat flag. I've got 2 Foxy figures, which I did not give whoever Shonen, whoever the fuck owns Oda money for. I guess I don't think he gets money for the toys.
Who's to say?
I don't know. It's just weird. I think it's weird. I mean, like the One Piece McDonald's crossover was pretty cool. Fuck yeah. One Piece McDonald's crossover is cool, but also it's like that's a little weird.
I think we can all.
Why not the One Piece local family owned business crossover? Where's that?
The One Piece local co-op live, laugh, love fest.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I don't know.
I put too much honey in my tea.
Ooh. I'm
just drinking hot honey.
Somebody's feeling sweet over here.
I got some chamomile tea. I got some bourbon.
And
I got
that
some
tea
honey. I made
can
myself
last a
medicine.
chamomile.
Oh, chamomile all the way to the toilet when I pee it. Episode 372.
No, we're not there
it's
yet.
Only been
it's
5
not
minutes.
even 5 minutes.
No, we're not.
baby.
Yeah, fuck. What else is
oh my
going on?
god! Oh my god! I'm so excited. These series of episodes, boy, was I was my tingle was twisted, as they say. I was really excited.
Twisted or turgid?
Twisted. We
Twisted?
watched episodes 372 to 376.
Yeah, and it was all right. The last 2 episodes were noticeably a lot of facial reactions.
I feel like the first 3 episodes were also a lot of facial reactions, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of facial reactions.
There was like
total.
2 fight scenes.
There
was like 2.
The first 3 episodes we watched, one big interesting fight scene. The last 2 episodes, a different kind of fight scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Penultimate. Do you know the word penultimate? I like using that word.
I couldn't give you a verbatim definition, but I get the gist of it.
Yeah, it's like the episode before the last one.
Yeah.
It's like the time before the time ends.
I've never read the dictionary, so I don't know as many words as the average person.
I also have not read the dictionary.
Why you pull this sword off every time?
I just like holding it. It's a good time.
That's
We've talked about this.
That's a red-haired guy from he's something Goku.
This is
Demon Slayer.
This is Rengoku's sword from Demon Slayer.
Rengoku.
Someday I will probably. This is a really great visual moment for the podcast.
Yeah, it's a sword that's black and red, and it looks like a katana with some kanji on it.
If y'all are wondering, normally we have a third person here. Sometimes it's the historian who I am legally life partners with. Sometimes it's Sebastian, who is a barnacle on the bottom of our ship. Mm-hmm. And historian and I mostly historian, has a sword wall in our home. It's really important for swords. Though there are no swords from One Piece.
Whoa.
I know.
Unusual. Are you going to get... I work in a hospital. And this isn't breaking HIPAA. I'm not going to reveal any information other than the fact that I talked to somebody.
Did someone come into the hospital with a sword in them? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Oh, my God. No. No, I wish. We've had some weird things that I legitimately can't talk about. But
gross.
Somebody wasn't even a patient, so we're fine. I've got a little Jolly Roger One Piece style tattoo, and he saw that.
Wow!
And was like, oh,
you just gave that away.
They don't know where it is. It's above my butt crack. It's my tramp stamp.
Oh, sorry, I might have just given it away. Because last episode you said, "Guess." Never mind. No, I can't say it because then it'll give away.
It's not even there where I said the thing was last time. Should I get a Fun Piece tramp stamp? Sorry.
Yes. You should get a Buggy Watch tramp stamp. Buggy Watch tramp stamp.
Fuck, I'd do it too.
Buggy Watch tramp stamp. Anyway, continue with your story about
this dude had a whole like corner of a room that was like a dojo with all like a lot of different swords, and he's like, these are all Zoro's swords, and there was a lot of swords.
I mean, so far he's had
There's
so
more
he had
than 3.
He has the Wada Ichimongi.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely butchered that name, but that's one. He's got, which is the Kumina sword. He's had, oh fuck, he's had that one that got broken.
Sally or whatever.
It wasn't Sally. No, there's the one he got at fucking.
The 2 from the store, right?
Yeah, one of them got
the cursed
broken.
ones?
I can't remember which. It's not the cursed one that got broken. It's the other one. I can't remember the name of that one, but that one got broken. There's the cursed one. Now there's Shu Sui, and we know there's a 5th one named Emma.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely
Emma
named
the cursed sword.
Definitely Emma the cursed sword.
Emaru?
Emaru? Emawina?
Emawina?
Emma D. Stairs? Shit, what if Zoro made a sword and the hilt was made out of the stairs that killed Kawina?
Whoa, that'd be pretty metal.
Why
doesn't Sanji name his shoes?
Because he's a coward.
Whoa.
Actually, you don't know. Maybe he does name his shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes sweet.
Oh, man.
Hey, everyone, just so you know,
what?
I'm a big dum-dum. This is Matt speaking. I'm a big dum-dum, and I left my notebook in a different place, so I don't have any of my notes for this week, so I'm going to be full chaotic Matt for today's episode because I'm not going to have any of my notes. So get ready, baby. And Bobos, babies, Bobos.
It's okay. I got all my notes in front of me because, unlike half of this podcast, I take my work seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
got to make a living somehow, and it's this podcast.
It's definitely this podcast that doesn't pay us any money at all.
Ignore what I said before. I don't have a job.
Hey, everybody. Mike doesn't have a job. You should join the Discord. Link in the description.
I listened to last week's episode, and I realized that I do have a tendency to say something, like proclaim something.
Yeah.
And then to say the exact opposite thing 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Or 2 seconds later sometimes.
Like last week you said you don't like sports are dumb, but then you're like, I want all sports arcs for One Piece.
It's not even intentional. I'm just a piece of shit.
It's great.
There's a reason my favorite One Piece character is who he is, you know?
Who is it, Mike?
Just a spiritual connection. It's the one, only. Episode 372.
372. Honk.
You're gonna like the title.
Honk, honk.
Huh?
Honk, 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 honk. Honk. If I recall, I believe it's been 73 episodes since we last saw our big blue-haired boy, Buggy the Clown. Buggy D. Clown.
Buggy the Clown. What number did you say?
As a Buggy Watch. That was an official Buggy Watch.
What number did you say?
It was 73.
73? Stupid asteroids. There's been 73 episodes since we've seen Silver Fox Foxy. Grapes.
I remember that number specifically because I know that last week's episode it was 68 and it was one short of 69, but then you said 69 the next episode for Foxy. Was nice.
I like that funny number.
That fun number.
Episode 372, Bare Butt, Balls, and Bluefy.
Hell yeah.
MVP is Zoro's guns, his big old gorilla arms. I like them every time they come out.
One gorilla, two gorilla.
It's my favorite move that he does. It's very silly, and I like that he does a little Sesame Street count.
When he did one gorilla, two gorilla? Yeah.
One gorilla, two gorilla.
It's good. Oh man,
Do
he
you
had
think
some.
Zoro can only?
He had some.
Oh no,
good,
Zoro can count really high.
He can count to at least 108.
Yeah.
Yep.
What were you saying?
I'm trying. I had all the names of of Zoro's moves written down, and
Oh yeah. There's a lot of me not writing down move names.
That's fine.
Because I figured you would.
I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna channel Zoro and remember the names of his sword moves that really don't matter.
Hey, to somebody they do, and that somebody is you.
Yep.
This episode rolls in with Morio just gashishishishiing a whole lot. It's just Usopp, Nami, and Zoro up at this point. Everybody else has been taken out.
Yep.
Zoro goes to take on Oars to make an opening, gets headbutted, while Usopp preps a big slingshot attack. Do you remember what the slingshot was called? I don't remember. It's like Kabuto something.
It was like his big Kabuto.
Yeah.
Oh, it's. I pulled up something right. It's Kuwagata.
I like that while he's doing it, he's like, "This is stupid."
Yeah. Well,
it's like,
yeah.
Why did I make this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe, is this where Zoro does a 1 gorilla, 2 gorilla, or is that later? He does the 1 gorilla. 2
Yeah, Moria is absolutely stunned by Zoro's confidence. He does the 3 sword style, 1 gorilla, 2 gorilla thing.
Draw Rashomon?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
No, the Rashomon's the
He does that to Barty K later, right?
That's the 2 sword style draw that he does. I do remember that.
Everyone, forget what you just heard. Or not. It's fine. We're going. It's a process we're going through, and we love you all. Thank you for listening, motherfunners.
We're gonna do a kindness and get through this first episode quickly before we get too distracted. That's not true. We're not gonna make it.
No way.
Zoro deflects Oar's punch, hits him with a demonic raven something.
Yeah, demonic raven. Yeah. It's beautiful. He soars like a bird. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And he knocks Orz's fist into the ground, and then Orz is like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah. Yeah. And he keeps focusing on the right arm, and Orz is like, "That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I don't feel pain."
But then right before Usopp shoots the salt, he does a big old V trigger and just smashes Zoro into the side of the wall of the building.
Yeah, he remembers that he's as fast as Luffy and just takes Zoro out temporarily.
V-trigger knee right into a building.
Boom. Do you know that's a Street Fighter V reference?
Yes, it's also a move that the professional wrestler Kenny Omega does.
I know. Did you know that move is a Street Fighter V reference?
Yeah, because Kenny Omega likes fighting games.
Fucking, we love a Kenny Omega on this podcast.
We love a Kenny Omega. He's such a good boy.
He's a good boy, good pecs, good time. Kenny Omega.
Just sensual hair, beautiful smile, sultry fingertips, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, if you're listening and you're listening to this podcast, we love you so much. Feel free, if you like One Piece, Kenny Omega, hop on the podcast.
Yeah, hop on the podcast with us, Mr. Omega.
Mr.
Sweet cheeks, good seat, Kenny Omega.
Mr. Kenneth Omega, if you would like to join the Don Flamingo gang, get up in Mike's butt, please.
It's wide open.
Sorry, I don't mean to volunteer your body.
You always do. It's where all the transponder mail goes.
Mike is the mailbox.
I ate the butt fruit, which you'd think is weird because I'm the pee boy.
The butt.
So now
the butt fruit. The butt fruit just means Mike just can pull cigarettes out of any hole in his body. Everyone's like, "Pass me a butt."
You could say I'm a
butt.
Could say I'm a butt man. Oh,
he's a buttman. Anyway, Oars tries to
what the fuck?
Oars fucking Usopp shoots the salt into Oars' mouth, but then Oars can't swallow it because fucking Coco Maria shoves his little shadow man up through Oars' esophagus, forcing the salt back out, and then they toss it at Usopp, and just like all the salt spills everywhere.
I can't believe in the first half hour of this recording we were already started talking about my butthole.
Not even 20 minutes. We're doing it. Here we are.
I know.
Sorry.
Salt gets spilled everywhere when Moria throws it back. Then Oars just goes to stomp the shit out of Usopp and Nami. Just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And we get a weird fisheye lens Moria shot.
Yeah.
Where he's like
whoa.
fucking losing his shit. It's weird.
He's like bloodshot eyes, just like having a great fucking time. Just like,
Yeah, he's. Oh. But we cut over to some big old hulking arms holding. He's holding Nami and Usopp, and it's big buff blue Luffy.
it's motherfucking Nightmare Luffy.
Nightmare Luffy. Oars goes to punch him with a gum pistol, and Nightmare Luffy just one-handed
it.
it. Just fucking great.
Not even like, didn't even put any force behind it. Just like one-handed stopped it. It was like nothing.
You might like swording a lot, but the way you feel about swording is how I feel about fisting.
Understandable. I will say, though, Nightmare Luffy does have a sword as well. Just saying.
He does.
Just saying. Also, while this is happening, all the rolling pirates are like running over and gathering the Straw Hats' bodies after they were like decimated by oars.
Is Lola the princess of this arc?
I don't know. It's between Lola and I don't know. Is Absalom?
I'm so fucking God. I fucking love Captain Lola so much.
Captain Lola's
she's like
great.
she's a top tenor. She's a top tenor. I'm so happy.
I mean, I feel like severely injured old man also might be the princess of this arc.
Fucking good. Oh man. I think you're right. I think he is the princess of this arc.
I think it's severely injured old man. Or
some
no,
people
it's
are gonna
Brooke.
think it's Perota.
It's Brooke.
Oh yeah,
Brooke is
I
the
guess it
princess of
Brooke.
this arc.
Yeah.
I mean, he eventually joins the crew, but Brooke is the princess of this arc for sure.
Luffy does a big punch on Oars, and then I just wrote big slam. So I think he like grabs his like horns and slams them down like overhead into the ground while the rolling pirates are picking everybody up.
Yeah.
I just wrote Luffy's just wrecking Oars. He's just beating the ever-loving shit out of him.
Yeah, he does gum.
He's only got 10 minutes.
He does like gum jet bazooka after gum jet bazooka after gum jet bazooka.
Pounding his tummy.
Gum storm.
The fucking zombies are freaking out.
Yeah.
While Luffy has like he's doing the like Hulk smash like overhead.
Oh my
like,
god!
in time
yeah, it was
style
so
where
good.
you like bop them over your head like back and forth.
It's great. It's really good.
I feel like Luffy should do that more. I feel like that should be a signature move.
I mean, that's fair, but he also he has the strength of 100 shadows behind his regular strength, so.
I mean, I think he could do this with like he could have done this to Robert Lucci.
Robert Lucci? Bob Lucci?
Big Bob Lucci?
Bobo Lucci?
Do you think that's what Lucci's going to do after he's going to have like a discount furniture store and he's going to be like, "Hey, come on over to Big Bob Lucci's discount furniture. This cat don't scratch.
This cat don't scratch. This cat don't wreck the furniture here at Bob Lucci's Discount Furniture.
If my pigeon shits on your couch, it's 20% off."
If you find a cat scratch or a pigeon shit, you can take it for free.
Everything must go. Please. I need money. All right.
He builds the furniture, but then he also scratches it and his pigeon shits on it. It's all in-house. All of it.
You know who I don't miss?
That stupid fucking bird.
That fucking stupid-ass fucking bird. I don't even think Rob Lucci's real. I think it was just the bird.
Fuck that pigeon. That pigeon sucked.
Fuck that pigeon. Don't fuck that pigeon, but fuck that pigeon.
Don't fuck that pigeon. But
don't fuck that pigeon. The rolling pirates update Nami and Usopp on what's going on with the whole shadows.
Swallows.
Get
it? Because swallow's a bird.
That's good. That I canary stand the pigeon.
Why did you put on a Scottish accent for that?
Because it's the only way I could make canary work as a pun.
Canary. A canary stand that pigeon.
Yeah, there you go, Shrek. I got nervous halfway through doing it, though, so I gave up.
Get out of my Lucci swamp.
Ew. I don't like that one.
Lucci, my swamp.
What?
I don't know, Mike. It's fine.
In the morning,
They
we're
can't
having
all-
Lucci's.
They can't all be winners, okay? We can't
Okay.
we can't hit it 100% of the time, 100% of the
All
time.
right.
I know that's what everyone
I'll-
wants, but we can't. They understand.
I'll edit that out.
Just put a Tony Hawk 900 sound there.
Okay, I definitely will.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna remember to do that.
I sent Mike the audio of that, and he still hasn't put it in any episodes ever. It's really upsetting. Summertime. Okay. That's it.
Oh man, it's a good thing nothing important happens in these episodes.
Luffy fucking
tosses
tosses Moria and oars to the ground, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
Thriller Bark is saved.
Yeah, Kuma's watching the whole time. Luffy punches Moria in the face during all this.
Yeah.
And he hits him with a gum star. He like spins around and does like the gum star thing where he punches a lot while
Was it
spinning
a star
whatever.
or a storm? I thought it was Gum Storm.
Oh, is it?
I thought it was Storm. It makes more sense.
I don't know. The subtitles on Prime Video don't really work too well.
The subtitles on Netflix don't work either, but I feel like they're closer to the cause.
They were best on the Funimation app. That was probably the best.
Doesn't
place to watch
exist
it.
anymore. And
Doesn't exist
Crunchyroll
anymore.
doesn't have subtitles, I don't think. Well, it doesn't have subtitles for the dub.
Not consistently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Netflix, the superior anime platform.
We'll see how Vimeo is when I switch over to Vimeo.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Netflix Matt. You should get Netflix for One Piece. Hey, Netflix, this is Matt. Mike, can you cover your ears for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, motherfunners out there, you also cover your ears for just a moment. Hey, Netflix, I know you're listening. Netflix, this is Matt. We could really use some of that money to help Mike out of like a tough jam he's in right now. Like, I really think you should give us some of that Netflix money so that Mike could, he needs a new butt. And this is my part of the podcast where I talk to Netflix. Thank you. Hey, Mike, you can uncover your ears.
Oh, are you done?
I'm done. Sorry, I started doing a bit and then I failed halfway through. So.
Oh, that's fine. Sometimes, hey, they can't all be 100% of the time. My butt hurts. I wish I had a new butt. I can't afford that surgery. It's a shame. All the shadows leave Luffy because it's been 10 minutes. What?
That's fine.
Yeah, I've been trying. I've been on a list for a butt transplant, but I haven't been able to get it.
Yeah.
They say my butt's still got some time left in it, but it hurts every day.
Is that
what part? I can't say.
Is there a surgery for new butts? Isn't that a thing?
Oh, is that? I'm not being ableist, am I?
I don't think so. I feel like that's a cosmetic thing that people do for a new butt.
Oh, you can get like a butt implant, yeah.
Yeah, is that what you need?
Oh, a Brazilian butt lift.
Ooh, yeah, the BBL. That's what it is. It's the BBL. One of the
you know whose BBL we're gonna talk about? Kuma's
BBL. Oh, baby.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, fucking. I've never seen such a dumper.
Big old dumper in that Barty K. Kuma.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rolling Pirates are all jazzed. They think Luffy won. All the shadows are out of them. Episode 373. Sucking down shadows like Capri Sun is the title I came up with. I don't
sticking that shadow straw into those bodies.
The MVP is it's been 0 episodes since we've seen Foxy. He's fucking here. He's in the intro. I get to look at his face. I don't skip the intro anymore, Matt.
I don't skip the intro.
I don't skip the fucking intro because Foxy's there.
He's there, everyone. Are you excited?
He's with us. Do you know the implications? Okay, we get a fucking We Are's back, first of
We
all.
Are is back. It's the 10th anniversary of We
great.
Are. This anime has only
I
been
don't
going
like
for
that.
10 years. Uh-oh. Mike's gone. It's just me. Oh, no. But new intro.
I had to let my cat in my room. New intro. We Are is back. We get to see all the exploits of the Straw Hats thus far,
Yeah.
right?
This doesn't count as an episode, though. So, like...
No, it is.
No, it's not.
He's in the episode. It's why we don't have a Goldie Roger watch, because he's in every episode.
I disagree, but that's just fine. If this is what you need, then I will give this to you.
We know Buggy's coming back. I have to hold out hope for Foxy.
He's always coming.
Always. That's what he uses the slow fruit for.
He's been coming this whole time.
But okay, so it shows like all the friends and allies they've met along the way, right?
Yeah.
It's just the allies. Fucking Foxy's up there.
Yeah. I was watching it and I was like,
what is
motherfucking Foxy? Hell yeah.
Because then it shows the villains after, and you'd think Foxy would be in there, but he's not. He's with the friends. Foxy's a friend.
Foxy is not a friend nor an enemy. He's just an entity within himself. You know? I think he's an ally. I think that's hinting. I think Oda was like, "Can you put my favorite character from my manga, One Piece?" What I would give
my favorite character, Silver Fox Foxy of the Sexy Foxy Pirates, into the intro because people need to know how important he is.
What I would give to be able to give you like 3 questions with Oda, just so you could ask him 3 questions specifically about Silver Fox Foxy.
It would be, how much money do I have to give you to put Silver Fox Foxy back in the manga in an important spot? And the next would be like, how much do you like Silver Fox Foxy? And then the third would be, I'd have to think about that. Well, do you recommend any local restaurants?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that would be it, because I assume I would be in Japan,
most likely
in his house at the foot of his bed at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Massaging
his feet, saying hello,
like Bob from Twin Peaks, staring at Laura Palmer, waiting to. I don't want to. That implies a lot of things. Never mind.
Yep, don't do that, Mike.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. We can get weird here, but don't get that weird.
Enter into Oda's father.
Okay.
Have you seen Fire Walk with Me?
No.
It's a bad time.
Okay.
It's not a good feel.
Oars recovers from Nightmare
Oars is
Luffy's attack. He's back up. He's ready to fight. And they're like, what the fuck? He was fucking... Oh, after Luffy just puked out all those shadows.
Yeah, Luffy's down. Zoro gets up, though.
Zoro does get up. The rest of the Straw Hats...
ready for round 2.
The rest of the Straw Hats pretty much get up and they're ready to fight.
Yeah, they're like, where'd they all go? They all vanished.
Yeah.
But then we see Luffy gets up, and everyone's like, okay, let's fucking go. It's go time. We're going to kick this guy's ass.
And we get more, of Straw Hats working together to defeat enemy altogether, which I really like.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. We get motherfucking Brook takes Luffy, and he goes up to the top of the main mast of Thriller Bark. Mm-hmm. Because Luffy can't
hoisted up by Robin. Robin makes literal footholds.
Yeah, they're like, we need some footholds, so she just makes feet come out of a building and cross their legs so that they could run up her legs.
Yeah, that's somebody's favorite One Piece scene.
That is most definitely someone's favorite One Piece scene. It's not mine though.
Do you think we get more Robin foot stuff?
I think we get a lot more Robin different limb stuff. I think.
Whoa.
Yeah. Thriller Bark is the first time we get other than arms.
Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing her do some wacky bullshit. If all the villains can have weird bullshit with their powers, then I feel like
I'm pretty sure there was an intro where you see giant legs, full legs come out of the ocean or something.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Nami uses her climb attack to make a bunch of fucking rain happen.
Mm-hmm.
Which
while Frankie and Usopp. Oh wait, what? You're gonna talk about how the Rolling Pirates are like, she's a wizard.
Yeah. Well, they do just say that. They're like, how is this happening?
Frankie and Usopp run into the building, and they're building like some kind of sewage something, they say, like drainage pipe thing.
Plumbing cannon.
Plumbing, that's it, not sewage. They should have pissed.
They're just
on
pissing and pooping all over oars.
It might have worked. And Chopper and Sanji are up to something.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out they were making a supersized Sub-Zero wind cannon. They freeze Oars because he's all wet. While Oars is frozen,
wet. They get oars all wet.
Sanji and Chopper are up at the anchor chain. He kicks the chain around Oars.
It's not the anchor. It's like the rudder. Because remember, Oars is moving.
Oh, it's the rudder.
Earlier.
Oh, right. Yeah. So they kick that around and wraps around his body. At this point, I think Chopper's just kind of like shouting commands because he's like, I know how to take this thing down.
Yeah, Chopper's basically just like shouting, being like, this is the position we need to get Oars in so that we can compact his spine and just obliterate his spine.
Yeah, he explains that the S shape of a curve of a spine, or the S curve shape of a spine helps take impact from things, but if you straighten it, he'll just get the full force of Luffy's attack. And boy, does he!
Yeah.
I do like the little Chopper like educational minute that happens.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good.
Brook whips Luffy off of a ledge, and he's like, "Are you sure this is okay?" And Luffy's like, "Yeah, I'm made of rubber. Let's go."
Did you notice during this whole like sequence of events that was happening that the animation got like so fucking good?
Yeah, it was like the wiggly kind of
it was so
more
fucking
fluid.
It was
like,
so
a lot more
pretty
frames
to look at. I was having I went back. I've
Luffy?
watched it a few times because I was like, this is so like I just kept saying juicy. Like it was like fucking so good.
Yep. And enjoy it while it lasts.
Yes.
Luffy.
Yes.
So as Luffy's falling, he goes into third gear. He gets two big old fists, and it looks fucking good. Again, like lots more frames of animation than there are normally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. I love it when Luffy like third gears and puffs up. It's like it's so like fluid.
Yeah, you like see like the like whipping of his arms back and stuff.
Yeah.
While he's falling, which takes a while, everybody's got like reaction shots. Chopper yells for Zoro to go for the stomach, and he does his was it the 3,000 Worlds?
Yes.
Like, ultimate attack thing.
Yes.
Sanji straightens the chain. Chopper leads. Frankie does machines.
Machines?
No, nothing. What? You weren't listening, were you?
He does machines?
I said Chopper leads, Frankie does machines.
Yeah.
It's like Ninja Turtles. I was like doing like no, it's nothing. Like 100% of the time they can't do good 90% of the time.
Nothing.
Sebastian would have laughed.
Sebastian would go,
true.
ha ha. Wait, say it again.
Well,
say it
Luffy-
again. Say it again. Say it again. Well, we'll edit. We can cut this in post.
Oh yeah, you want to cut the okay? Broomp. That's the ollie noise or whatever.
Yep.
The 900. Zoro does his ultimate attack. Sanji tightens the chain. Chopper leads. Frankie does machines.
Oh yeah, tightens that chain. Does machines. Ooh, what crazy.
If we don't start making money on this podcast, I'm going to stop doing it. Oars tries
We can't keep saying that, but then offering no way for that to happen.
They can find me.
Hey, everyone. This is how we can make money on the podcast.
This is my
Just
social
don't worry
security
about
number.
it. Yeah.
Send it directly to me.
It's
My bank routing number.
7.
There's both of those
69.
numbers might be in it. Fuck. How'd you know?
Got him. Anyway, hey, everyone. This is what you can do. Spread the fucking word. Your voice matters here at the Fun Piece Podcast. Word of mouth.
If part of my income could be this podcast, that'd be great.
your voice matters, and word of mouth is the best form of sharing this podcast, and we love sharing it with you. All we ask is if you're having a good time, share it with a friend.
Why are you begging in the middle of the episode, like the podcast?
They know what's happening. The Straw Hats are kicking ass. We're having a good time.
We usually plead at the end.
I know, but this is how we trick them into listening.
Oh yeah. It's like when you put
check
your
out.
NordVPN ad.
Yeah.
At the beginning, like the middle of your YouTube video.
Exactly. The ad is over now, everyone.
Hey, MeUndies, give me money. Casper mattress. I sleep on one.
Anyway, Ors gets his spine compacted. He doesn't get killed, but he can't move anymore.
He tries to fight back, but his right arm's fucked.
Yeah.
Don't work no more. And yeah, Luffy does a big old gum bazooka and crushes in the most goopy fluid animation.
So goopy,
just
I love it.
Crushes the shit out of this dude's spine. And I said to myself, oh, maybe Ors is fucking dead. No, he talks like 2 seconds later.
He does,
He's
but he
fine.
can't move. He can't move.
Yeah. So he wishes. Shindri is watching. Zombie Lola's happy. There's a tiny Luffy because he used his big arms. Ors is like, oh, I can't move. Dang.
Yeah.
And then Moria pops up. And he's like, he's not willing to just give up without trying to kill everybody one last time.
Mm-hmm.
Talks about how he has no faith in his crew because they're all alive. He can only have faith in dead zombie servants.
Yeah, because they're subservient and he doesn't have to worry about their free will.
But they sure have not done too good a job so far.
They sure haven't.
So he sends a bunch of goopy little nasty tendrils out and
shooting
starts
out
sucking
nightmare
the
ropes, baby.
Like literally starts shooting ropes. Starts sucking the shadows out of every zombie.
Yeah.
And he powers up. He counts.
100.
Counts all the way up to
200. 300. 400. 500.
Surely not.
600.
600.
700.
Can't be. No way he can go to
800.
Oh my god, what?
900.
900.
1,000 shadows.
Whoa. Then we get Big Moria. Big old scary Moria. Floppy foot, sharp toenails, Gecko Moria.
Big,
Coco Moria.
goopy face, deep throat, soggy bottom, Coco Maria.
How is he so stretchy that he can get so big? Do you think that's what the seams are on his neck are for? Just to like allow some expansion?
I'm sure.
Like
yeah. Oh yeah.
basketball.
It's like a corset, but he just like loosened the ties in the corset.
His neck. This dude has a big neck.
Maybe his
A
like yeah.
long
Maybe
neck.
he just like, maybe he's been working on his self-image, and he's got a lot of extra skin. But he also knows, like, once in a while, he's got to get big. So he's, like, got to keep that skin. So he's got the stitches there. So he's like, I'll just pop those stitches when I need to get big. But then when I get done being big, I'm going to sew that baby back up, baby. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Episode 374. Look at us. We're cruising.
When we don't have a third person here to distract us.
I also
we're
don't
very
have any of my
professional.
notes. So also
That's
all
true.
of these episodes were pretty much just fighting.
Yeah, or reactions to fighting.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Should we talk about my butt less?
Should we? I feel like we haven't
Like
brought
Shanks,
it up.
it comes up. Like Shanks, it comes up like once every 100 episodes.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Is that okay? I should call my butt Shanks.
Butt Shanks. Butt Shanks.
It makes sense because of the scars and all the red hair. Episode 374. The Straw Hats get lit.
Getting lit.
Get lit. MVP is Lola. Fucking great.
She's the best, but
Love
also
her.
she's dead.
No, she's fine.
Oh, sorry. Lola the pig zombie is dead.
Oh, yeah. It's
The
fine.
hog. Lola the hog. Nami's
got
best
big.
friend.
Nami's best friend. Luffy's back to normal. During all this, Coco Maria's making some fucking bad noises.
If I had my fucking notes, he wasn't talking at all. He was just like,
no. He's like gurgle slurping because he's like
gulping down them shadows, like gulping,
dude's like gulping.
He's gulping it down
oozing.
like a big.
He can't keep him down.
Big gulp,
Moria swallows.
He's filling himself up like a big gulping himself down. Am I right?
Ooh, big gulp Moria.
Big gulp Moria.
He has everyone's shadows in him. That includes Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Robin, and a lady who doesn't like plates.
Named Margarita.
Was that her name?
That's her name, is Margarita. I watched the episode 3 times.
I found that whole thing. We'll talk.
We'll get
about
there
how
soon.
I don't think that's a healthy working relationship.
Oh
that
my
gave me
god,
the ick.
that guy gave me. Okay, we're gonna get there. That guy gave me so much fucking ick. Fuck that man.
Yeah, that dude is having.
I don't know what the fuck is going
inappropriate relationships with his employees.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't wait for the arc where Sanji kicks that guy's dick in. Anyway.
We're gonna talk about this. Fucking
dude,
what
Clawhador level.
Clawhador level.
Like that
I don't
guy.
even know what that dude's name was, but fuck that man. Fuck him and Clawhador. Same level of fuck. Fuck him.
Yeah. We finally found somebody we hate as much as Clawhador. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Oh my god, what the fuck? We're gonna get there. Okay. Anyway, Gecko Moria does his little Shadows Asgard move.
Yeah, he's smashing all over the place. He's full on kaiju mode.
Yep.
The rolling pirates start to run, but not Lola.
No,
because the sun's coming out.
She stands with the straw hats.
Fucking head catches on fire a little bit, and she remains that way for a while.
Yeah,
she's just standing there like a badass.
She makes a couple of very impassioned speeches where she's like, the straw hats have shown nothing but kindness and bravery and courage in the face of trials and tribulations on our behalf, despite what they may say, and
yep.
I'm going to stand with them. I'm not going to run. And says that multiple times. And it's just like, fuck yeah, Lola.
In different ways. Yeah, she's like, listen, we're in this together at this point.
Yeah.
Fucking let's be honorable.
Yeah.
Luffy. Next note is this: that she's the best.
Hell yeah.
She is the best. Luffy's back up. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, he goes into second gear.
Yep. After Zoro points out that Moria has basically lost at this point, he's just buying time.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that they'll die if he can drag it out long enough.
Yeah, he's like,
Luffy goes.
He's either going to lose all the shadows or he's going to make it to sunrise and we're all going to fucking die.
Yeah. He's just in it for petty revenge at this point. Luffy busts out second gear.
Yep.
And just starts beating the shadows out of Moria. I think he's doing a lot of gum bazookas and pistols and stuff, just hitting him in the stomach as this dude vomits shadows.
Yep.
Because he's losing consciousness, he can't control the shadows, so they're just going back home.
Yeah. There's a lot more of guttural mouth sounds from Moria.
Yeah, there's a lot of slurping.
Yeah.
Very slurpy episode.
Oh yeah.
He busts out his shadow to put. Does the bat?
He does brick. He does brick bat, and he puts
bat.
Luffy into a box, and then
he puts him into a chokey.
Yeah, and then Moria starts stomping on the box, and everyone's like, "Oh no, what's gonna happen?" But then Luffy busts out of the brick bat box, and then just
gets his composure,
and then goes back at it.
And we get fucking badass Luffy moment.
Yeah,
where Moria's like, "You're just a nail to be hammered down."
Yep.
And once Luffy busts out of that box, he says, "Maybe I am a little snot, a nail that sticks out, but I'll tell you this, no one will ever hammer me down," which is like, Can't wait to get to this point in the live action. How do you think they're going to do this in the live action?
They're not.
No, they're going to get to Thriller Bark.
I truly think they're going to... I mean, I don't know what they're doing for Season 2. I feel like they're going to get to like the end of Alabasta, and that's going to be the end of the live action series. Maybe not. I would love them to do more, but I feel like...
What if they get...
What?
What if they get to the end of Skypiea? The last live action thing is Silver Fox Foxy.
I mean...
It's not going to happen. I think Alabasta is probably the most appropriate end because you get the fist raised in the air. We are plays. It's gonna be fucking
like that feels like a good ending to like the live action. But I mean, I think they talked about some interview at one point. They were saying like we could do it in like 10 seasons, or 12 seasons. I don't know. They were like we could do it, but it's just like
you'd be cutting a lot of
they
stuff.
would cut out a lot, but also like it's kind of understandable.
I mean, it's an adaptation. If you want the original thing, it's there.
Watch the anime, and then if you want a different adaptation, read the manga because that came after the show.
And if you finish the manga and you're like, oh man, I want some more One Piece, watch the new anime.
Yeah, it's going to be coming out eventually on Netflix.
Oh my god. Listen.
People who listen to this who haven't been listening to us for a while are going to get so mad that we keep saying that the manga came out after the anime.
It did. I'll die on that hill. You can't prove it.
Anyway, Luffy does third gear. He does a Gum Gum giant shell, and he fucking blasts into Moria's stomach, releasing more shadows, and then also collapsing like the big fucking stone mast of the fucking Thriller bark down on top of Moria.
At this point, all the Straw Hats are starting to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Zoro doesn't give a fuck. He has a good line about... Not Zoro. Luffy has a good line about rubber bounces back, which I thought was fucking cool.
Yeah, he's like, how do you keep... Moria's like, how do you keep doing this? And he's like, rubber bounces back.
Yeah.
Moria also Moria also says something about like, he's like, you may defeat me now, but like you are like you'll never be prepared for what's coming in the new world.
I think isn't that when he like whispers to it, like he thinks to himself when he's crushed by his own.
Oh, I don't know. He was like gargling shadows at that point, so I don't know. He could have said it out loud. He could have said it to himself.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
So yeah. Did you say so? Luffy busts out second and third gear.
Yeah,
he's going all out for this, which I think is important because everybody's a little bit worried that whenever he does these moves,
Usopp brings it up. Usopp is like,
Usopp is like, adamant. I don't think he can handle this. Like, this is not good.
Yeah, he like was warning Luffy about it, but Luffy's like, gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, they fuck up Moria. They knock down the big tower. Boom.
Yep.
Dead.
Lola starts commanding her shadow to come back as all the shadows are pouring out of Moria. Sorry. He hits him with the Gum Gum. Was it Jet Shell? So he is gurgling. All the shadows are coming out, but he's trying to cover his mouth to contain them.
Yes.
Lola and all the rolling pirates are commanding their shadows to come back, and then Luffy tells his shadow to shape the fuck up because it's the shadow of the future king of the pirates.
It's true.
So he hits Moria with another Gum Gum Jet Shell, which causes him to fall back into his castle. The castle crushes him. And this is when he's like, he'll never make it in the new world.
Yes, that's where it is.
And then he just vomits all the fucking shadows out, and it's nasty.
Never gonna deal with Kyle from Wano.
Kyle won from Wano.
Kyle won?
I don't know. Somebody said I don't know if he was saying like Kyle won over Moria, or if he was saying his name is Kyle 1, like he's a robot.
I think his name's Kyle. And he beat
I think
Moria.
he might be a robot.
Kyle from Wano.
Oh, I think he might be a robot because my roommate has too much One Piece stuff. And he had a little booklet, and he said, Kyle from Wano's in this. And he opened it for a split second, and there was a guy with big red hair and a robot arm. And I said, that must be Kyle, because I don't know who that is.
That's cool. I've seen a different thing, and I don't know if that guy you're talking about is Kyle from Wano. I think that might be someone else.
Fuck.
I have seen robots, though, because I think I talked on the podcast. I came out of the shower one day, and Historian was watching a newer episode of One Piece, and there were robot dinosaurs, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Egghead one.
Well, Egghead, I think, is the
Eggshell?
new. I think Egghead's been coming out the past month. That's the newest shit.
Oh. Okay, so that's like super new.
Yeah, I think what Historian was watching was something to do with Kyle from Wano.
Okay.
We know his name's
maybe
Kaido,
just-
but we're saying it's Kyle from Wano, everyone. Suck it.
I forgot Kaido was his actual name. I know it was K something.
Suck it,
We're just sticking with
motherfuckers.
Kyle.
Deal with it.
Kyle Kaido will, much like the masterpiece Dune, we will release a glossary with all our own terms at the end of our book, our novelization of the podcast, Fun Piece Chronicles: An Origin Story.
That would be very fun. We're gonna release the manga of the podcast.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Be very funny.
All right.
It's just us.
What's happening?
It's just the same picture over and over of the two of us just sitting
Just
at
us-
a desk with a
Just
mic.
transcribed everything we've said. Oh, this is Matt in the basement arc. This is when they were in the same room arc.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty good actually. We've been in the
Yeah, we got arcs.
not same room arc for a while.
Listen, last year was quite an arc.
Last year was
The Mike got his car totaled arc.
Last year was a narc.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Episode 375.
Wait, hold on. I think we're missing stuff.
I don't have my notes.
Everyone's
so-
heads are on fire. Everyone's heads catch fire. Like Zoro's whole top half is on fire, and he's just arms folded.
Yeah, no
Does not give a shit.
no chill. It doesn't care.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Episode.
And basically, the rest of the Straw Hats who have their shadows are like freaking the fuck out because Robin, Zoro, Sanji, Luffy are all like fire burning away.
Yeah, they're not doing good.
It's fine. They're gonna be fine. Episode 375.
Episode 375. Kuma's doing it for Jesus.
Kuma's got a
MVP
Bible manga. He reads it backwards,
MVP
Not
is
backwards.
Kuma's big old dumper.
right to left. Kuma's big old
just
dumper
like-
is huge.
Dude, yeah.
And you know his hands are so soft because he keeps them in those gloves.
Yeah, he's got little pop pads.
He's got big old donk.
Yeah, so
Donka Kuma over here.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind a Dunkakuma. Luffy, Zoro, Robin, and Sanji are all getting burnt, and they don't fucking care. Then we just cut over to a bunch of random fucking people getting their shadows back.
Yeah, we get some random
there's a bunch of different
pirates.
pirates.
And there's like a captain, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go, blah, 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 pirates." And then we get a bunch of random people, and then we get this motherfucker.
We got Margarita, the plate lady. We see a bunch of plates drop, and I went, "Oh fuck! It's the plate lady."
It's Shinjiri's real body.
And her boss. I guess she's like a maid. So presumably the guy who owns this house is like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "I used to hate plates, but now I like them." And he's just like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm so happy for you." And he keeps like touching her.
He keeps like touching
putting
her and putting his hands on her
shoulder.
shoulders and like holding her and stuff. And it's like she very clearly lost her shadow 10 years ago, right? 10 years
Yeah.
ago? Is it 10 years
Has he
ago?
been keeping her captive in this fucking house the entire
has
time?
this grown-ass man been keeping this young woman captive in his home for 10 years and continually been like, "It's okay, you don't have a shadow, just stay with me. It's going to be okay." But like, this person 10 years ago was probably a child, but he was still like, what the fuck? It's fucking...
Oh my god! I didn't even
yeah,
fucking think.
she was probably a child because she's very clearly
Yeah,
like
this is a
young.
grown
She's
fucking
fucking
man.
blue-eyed
Like-
Nami. She was definitely like a child when her
This dude
shadow was
has the-
taken from her, right?
This dude has the fucking air of somebody too, who's like if you don't put out, he's gonna be upset because he's been so nice. He's been so nice to you, and he
Yeah.
deserves it. He deserves it because he's such a nice guy. He's
Entitled
such a
piece
nice
of
guy.
shit with his fucking fancy blue china. Fuck this man.
And his like 5 mustache hairs.
yeah, fuck this man. Clawhador bullshit. Fuck Clawhador
Fucking- it's
and
probably
fuck
Clawhador's
that guy.
brother.
I need to gotta look up this fucker's name. What's his name?
yeah.
Margarita. One Piece.
It's just like, you know, when you meet somebody and you're like, "Oh, this person's just giving me bad vibrations." This is a big ick moment. That's this guy.
Oh, fucking I hate this. I hate this.
What? What's his name?
No, 1 second. Sorry. I'm sending you I'm looking up, it's like the One Piece wiki, and the fucking picture for it is literally just like this motherfucker.
Oh my god! Yeah,
like
it's
arms
that's
behind her with his shitty mustache. Like he's wearing a
She's
fucking
so
robe. He's not wearing any
young-looking.
clothes. I hate this.
Oh god!
I hate this so much.
Yeah, man. I for a millisecond was like, "Are we over exaggerating?"
12 years ago. 12 years ago, her fucking shadow was stolen.
Jesus.
It just says her employers. His name's Igana. Igana is a lean man with a slicked back brown hair and a small mustache. It says he's a very kind man. He offered to celebrate with Margarita regained her shadow. He's not kind. We know what this fucker's about. Fuck this man.
He's got ill intentions.
Fuck Igana and fuck Clawhador. Oh, God. I need to send you this.
Oh, no,
look,
I don't.
Look at this motherfucker in the manga. Ugh.
Man, fuck Igana.
Fuck him. Look at him in the manga. Look at him.
Ew.
Yeah, it's the worst. Margarita, we hope you're okay.
I don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Anyway, she got her shadow back. We're happy for Margarita.
At least that's...
After all that shit, we cut back and Zoro and Sanji and Luffy and Robin are all fine. Zoro's like, oh, yeah, good to have my body back. And then Robin's like, I thought I was going to heaven. And then Sanji's like, it would have been heaven if times two if both of us were there.
She explains how it all works. It's just that the shadows know what shape the body is supposed to be, so they just fix it, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I think Sebastian said it. One Piece, sometimes stuff happens, and you just have to kind of accept it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with, like, they explain, like, the Oars ball works, where the shadow made a ball shape, so then the body transformed into a ball. So their shadows came back and were their full bodies, so then their body's like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll be full again.
Yeah. If we got too caught up on the logistics of how anything worked in One Piece, we'd never get anywhere.
They fed a fucking dog devil fruit to a fucking gun. It's fine.
That's on the list of 3 things I will say if I try to sell somebody on One Piece at this point.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because I think some people are like, oh, it's this epic adventure, and like it's like it is good, but they feed a gun a dog fruit, and it turns into a dog.
Yeah.
And then that is usually what gets people to go, oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're like, oh, shit.
That's a seller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Also, I mentioned that there's a doctor, and his name's Tony Chopper.
He's a reindeer with a blue nose.
Yep.
We love him.
It's fucking... And he's best friends with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, Absalom and Hogback are chilling. I thought Absalom was a zombie. Apparently, he wasn't.
No, he's just had a lot of reconstructive surgery.
Yeah. Got that cloaca penis.
What does he call Dr. Hogback here?
Hoggles?
No, he calls him something. He's like Dr. Dumbback or something stupid like that. I thought it was pretty good.
Dr. Fuckback.
But Hogback is like, I don't know what we're going to do because we're shit out of luck here.
Yeah, he's like, we got to get out of here.
I don't remember what happens to them. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention. They just
Nothing.
leave.
They just say, we got to get out of here, and then it cuts back to the Straw Hats. That's like it.
Yeah, this is when Usopp points out that he's a little bit worried about Luffy's techniques, because Luffy's like down for the count 100% at this point.
I really like Usopp being like the voice of reason, where he's basically being like, we can't keep letting Luffy push himself to the limit every time and relying on that. Yeah. We all need to get better.
This was such a good fucking Usopp arc in general.
Yeah.
He does a lot. You got a lot of good moments.
Yeah.
And I think it is establishing, like, now that he's back with the Straw Hats officially, he has, like, established his role and, like, what he needs to do. And, like, it's really cool, despite everything that happened, that Zoro, I think more than anybody else, is depending on Usopp for things.
Yeah.
Because he's known Usopp longer.
He's known Usopp
like anybody.
The only person he had other than Luffy and Nami, that he's known Usopp longer than everybody. Yeah.
Those like that core original 4.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see like that they do like just they're able to work together because they can read each other so well.
Yeah.
One thing I very much appreciate about Zoro is he's not, I think he tries to be a cool, mysterious guy, but he is not even remotely a cool, mysterious guy.
He's not at all. No.
He's the easiest fucking book to read in the world.
Yeah, which I think is great.
Zoro is the go dog go of humans.
He is. I mean, you all know I love a Zoro. I love a Zoro. And I feel like he's doing a lot of dad shit. Mm-hmm. He's doing a lot of dad shit.
He keeps getting more serious.
He does, but at the same time, it's like it's dad shit.
Yeah, I think maybe Oda kind of like started to be like, okay, he's not so much goofy. He's like very self-serious, but in the context of a lot of things, it makes him goofy.
Yeah. And like he doesn't have to be like self-aware about it, being like, oh, I guess I was goofy about it. Like he just is.
Yeah.
And you can appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah. He has a moment. I think it's the next episode. He has a moment where I think he thinks he's being a cool, tough guy, and Nami's like, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Like, you stop it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's this. The rolling pirates are really happy. The old man shows up, and
so this is a severely injured old man.
Yeah. Usopp's like, oh, it's another zombie. Or a severely injured old man. And he's like, no, I'm just a severely injured old man.
He's the chairman of the Victims Association or whatever, the Shadow Victims Association on Thriller Bark.
And they're like, oh, the Straw Hats saved us. And Zoro's just like, we didn't do it for you. We did it for us. We were only here to protect us. And Nami's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
like, shut the fuck up,
like,
Zoro.
decks him in the back of the head.
Yeah. Well, then, because they're offering to give the Straw Hats all of Moria's treasure.
Yeah.
Nami's very excited about that. But then
she
remembers and sees motherfucking Barty K. Kuma.
Yep. And she's like, oh my god, there's another warlord on the island, guys. I forgot. We have to get the fuck out of here. Kuma's just chilling on top of the fallen building. Matt's vibrating violently right now. Kuma's on top of the building talking into a transponder snail, I assume with a world government dude.
Yeah. And the world government dude's basically being like, fucking, you have to see if Kogo or if Gecko Moria is alive, even if he's breathing, because if he's dead, this is a bad time because we literally just replaced a different warlord of the sea. You have to fucking destroy and kill everybody on that goddamn island because we can't let this get out that the Straw Hats are easily dispatched another goddamn warlord. This isn't good for our looks, bro. Kill him.
Fucking these rookie pirates who have been sailing the seas for like what I feel like is
4 months?
A couple years, but it's 4
like
months,
4
which
months.
is fucking bullshit. I don't believe any span of time that exists in One Piece. I don't think
in this 4 months
any of it makes sense.
In the 4 months, they basically conquered the East Blue. They fucking took out a warlord of the sea and like restored Alabasta to its rightful place. They saved fucking Drum Island. They
dismantled a entire criminal organization of assassins.
Yep. Then they fucking sailed up to the fucking Sky Island and took out fucking Eneru and like restored Skypiea back to its like peaceful times. They came back down. Motherfuckers destroyed the goddamn world government base. And
they fucked up Eni's lobby. They fucked up their own ship. They got a new ship.
Yeah, they've been doing some shit, and now they've taken out another warlord. They're fucking doing some business.
And there's also shit like there's a bunch of moments in Thriller Bark that suggest that they've been like training while on the ship, where like Frankie's like, let's try out this maneuver. Like
they also defeated the strongest pirate with the largest pirate crew of all time, Silver Fox.
I didn't think we had to mention it because it goes without saying.
Yeah, of course.
They got to have fun in a Davy back fight.
Twice.
I just like, it's like Zoro. I don't accept that Zoro is what, like 29 or 19?
I think he's supposed to be 19, maybe.
That's wrong. I don't fucking care what Oda says. That is a 35-year-old man.
I think we talked about this on a previous podcast. It's just because he can't do math. He can't do math. He doesn't know how old he is.
Sanji's got to be mid-20s, and I don't believe that Nami is like a teenager either. Like, I can't fucking... The only two who I think are aged appropriately are Usopp and Luffy. and Robin and Frankie, like they make sense, but like it's just like, and in the span of time, like there's no way this wasn't like a year or two that they were together. But I don't think it matters. I think I'm getting hung up on it, and it like right now, when I watch, I don't think about it because I don't think it's important, and I feel like Oda would probably be like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd just be like, chill, bro. It's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know why I got so hyped up about that. Yeah, it's fine.
it's all good. Anyway,
So
Kuma,
don't give him.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kuma's there.
Kuma's there. Hi.
Kuma's
my
there.
name's Kuma.
He takes off his gloves.
Oh, hello. It's me, Kuma.
Hey, it's me, Barty K. Kuma. And I'm going to take off my gloves and do some business now. It's time for your annihilation.
Who wants to get slapped?
And so he, all of a sudden,
Everyone turn over. I'm going to spank you.
he motherfucking, like, teleports into the middle of a bunch of the rolling pirates and just, like, decimates, like, 8 of them with one swipe of his
Yeah,
hand.
a bunch of paw prints on them, and they get smashed, and then he just bloops over to Zoro.
Smash.
Episode
376.
76. The breathing episode. Everyone breathes a lot in this
They
episode.
do breathe a lot in these episodes.
There's so much just because they're tired. They're exhausted.
They love to breathe.
I was watching this with a friend of mine, and I said, "Who do you think the MVP was in this episode?" And he said, "I liked when the one guy kicked the big guy in the face and did some flips." So I said the MVP was Sanji doing flips.
Sanji didn't do any flips though. He kicked him in the face and then fell.
He did some flips to kick him in the face.
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
And then he broke his leg.
And then he broke his fucking leg.
Zoro does some bomb ass flips where he goes whoop, 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 whoop. Like it has like a fun sound effect where he goes whoop, 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 whoop. It's very good.
Oh yeah,
I like when Zoro turns into Sonic the Hedgehog.
I do too. It was great.
See, I like Zoro. I don't hate Zoro.
Yeah. We didn't say at the end of
can't wait for them to fucking kill him off.
At the end of the last episode, after Barty K like swiped at a bunch of dudes. Did you say this already, or did my brain just break? Kuma like
he bloops over to Zoro.
Yeah, he moved over to Zoro and he's like, "Hello, Pirate Hunter Zoro. Hello, Pirate Hunter Zoro. Are you ready for your annihilation?
I'm gonna send you to the door to darkness.
I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm." Anyway,
I'm
Zoro
a tyrant.
Zoro moves one of his swords over to his left hip, and he holds them out, and he does a 2-sword style draw Rashomon at Kuma.
Yep. And misses.
He misses, and it sends him toppling to the side.
He almost gets pawed, and then he does his little Sonic the Hedgehog turn into a ball.
Yeah.
Roll away.
Yes. And then he tries to do a 36 caliber Phoenix, but then Kuma deflects it with his palm, his palm. And then at that point, we learn that he has the power of the paw fruit.
Yep. Which can deflect anything.
The toe bean fruit.
And at this point,
he got them toe beans.
At this point, I just thought, I don't know why paws do that, but okay.
Yeah, he can repel things with his paw. It doesn't make any sense, Mike.
It is really. Is it just? I mean, I think it's just like funny that the big scary guy has cute little paw pads.
Barty K's got toe beans. Barty K toe bean.
If you know why, if you can explain this to us, feel free. We can't Google it. I think you mentioned that Kuma's like really important in the manga right now or something. I
have seen spoilers, but like haven't really absorbed them. But I do know that Kuma, and according to the historian, Kuma is like the most prevalent with the last few episodes or like chapters of the manga coming out. So like we really can't Google anything about Kuma or we will be spoiled about things.
I'm kind of curious how he teleports. Is he like repelling himself so quickly that he...
Ooh. I like that. Do you think he has toe beans on his feetsies?
Oh, maybe. Maybe that's... Oh, what if the soles of his shoes are just like cut... No, we've seen the bottom of his shoes.
We have.
That'd be very funny though.
But do you think he has toe beans on his feetsies?
Yeah, he has to.
Oh. Oh,
He must.
that shit's great.
Frankie starts to talk shit and then immediately gets
Just
shot in the
fucking
chest.
decked. It was so good.
He's like, this guy lame, and then just boom, gone.
Yeah, just knocked the fuck down. He's like,
Kuma he talks about how he's like, I just deflect the air and it can just cut through everything.
Yep. He's got a hard body.
He fucking goes into a sumo position.
Yeah.
And then he throws out a thrust paw cannon sumo attack at Zoro and just starts like shooting a bunch of little air. So when he paws the fruit, also, Kuma is really fucking big. He is like
huge.
The size of Coco Maria.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like several stories tall.
This shit was so cool.
But he starts pawing the air and making like little cute paw bubbles that Zoro's dodging between.
But yeah, him doing that, being like papa in his sumo stance, like pa 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 pa, and then Zoro was just like flipping around and like fucking dodging through all.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was so cool. I was having a great time. It was good. It was nice. Good stuff, everyone. Thank you.
Lots of Zoro.
Thanks, motherfuckers, for all the Zoro that you have given me this arc. Appreciate it.
When Luffy's down, Zoro must fight.
It's true.
So Zoro almost gets pawed, but Sanji comes to say, I think he gets like hit and then he's about to get taken out. Then Sanji comes spinning and kicks Kuma in the face, but fucking breaks his leg.
Yeah, he's like down on the ground, and then Kuma's like powering up a blast above him. And and Zoro's basically like resigned himself. He's like, he said this earlier, but he's like, if today's the day I die, like then that's what it's meant to be. But yeah, he's about to get rocked.
Like, this is as far as I was supposed to get.
But then Sanji, his lover, his secret lover, Sanji, Blackleg Sanji, comes and he tries to save the day. But then Zoro gets all mad and he's like, I told you to stay out of it.
Yep. And he breaks his leg anyway. Usopp tries to intervene, shoots out was it the Phoenix Star?
It was like a giant, he said like, it was like giant or big Firebird star.
Yeah, and Kuma deflects it no problem, and then Usopp gets lit up like a Looney Tunes character. He's just like all covered in soot.
He sends it back at Usopp, and then Usopp's just like a silhouette with an eyeball. It was great.
Yeah, that's great. Kuma starts talking shit, calls the Straw Hats weak, and then he just starts making a reverse spirit bomb.
Yeah.
I forget what he calls it, but he's just got like a big bubble, and he's just going bloop, 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 and just squeezing it smaller and smaller and smaller. And then he's like, I'm going to blow you up unless if one of you brings me the head of Straw Hat Luffy, then I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Because I think if I bring him back dead, the world government will be fine with it. That'll be enough, and we can call it.
And then
everybody says, fuck off.
The rolling pirates who barely know the Straw Hats, and all the Straw Hats just are like, never! And then he just says, okay, and then he just sends his little paw print fucking nuke.
Was it the Ursa shock?
Yes, the Ursa shock. Yes. The bear.
And then,
the bear shock.
Fucking glasses Thriller bark.
Yeah.
I think
that's the fucking end of the episode. Is the whole fucking island just exploding?
The to be continued is doing a lot of work here.
It is doing a lot of work.
I think that Kuma can teleport people, and I think he probably just teleported everybody away because I think he's a good boy.
Why would he do that?
Well, like he definitely didn't kill. Like we've seen him hit people and they get knocked away. Like what happened to Perona? He's not going to evaporate somebody. I think he hit her so directly with a repelling paw thing that he sent her to where she wanted to go on vacation.
And that's why he asked. That's why he asked where they would want to go on a vacation.
Why would anybody with a Bible be bad, Matt?
I guess that's fair, but it's a manga.
I don't know.
It's a picture Bible.
I don't.
It's just for show.
I feel like Kuma could have like kicked ass a lot more than he did. Clearly, like he kicked everybody's ass, but he didn't like kill. Like he didn't like go for anybody.
What do you
too aggressively?
I know we talked about this in a different episode where he talked about how the Bible's probably just cut out and he keeps treats inside of there. What kind of treats do you think he keeps in that Bible?
Ooh, I think it's a big Bible.
It's a really big Bible. It's probably bigger than like a person.
I think it's like a 500 count of Munchkins. from Dunkin' Donuts.
And a Dunkachino. And a
I think
Dunkachino.
he keeps that. You notice how solid his hat is?
Oh, he's got the Dunkachino
It's like
hat.
Yeah. He like presses in the ears and then it opens up. It goes like a hatch in the roof, and then the Dunkachino rises up.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
insulated. It keeps it warm.
Kuma is Kuma Achino. Kumachino.
Kumachino.
He's the last member of the Dunkachino family. Kuma Dunkachino.
What
Kuma Dunkachino.
What episodes are we watching next time, Matt?
Next time we're watching 377 to 381, which I believe is the rest of Thriller Bark. Yes.
So close.
377 to 381. That's the end of Thriller Bark. We're going to do it.
And then what? We get filler and stuff after that.
I think there's.
And then straight to Wano.
I think there's a 3-episode filler is what someone told us, and then after that, then we get into 2 shorter arcs. I think. I don't know. I know eventually we're going to get to Fishman Island because that's what they talked about like 100 episodes ago. They were like, we're going to Fishman Island.
The only thing I know about Fishman Island is that we're
probably
going to be annoyed at Sanji. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Well, I mean, for us, talking about the podcast. So next week will be the finale of Thriller Bark. And then after that, we'll have to do a little funaglyph. Do a little check-in with each other.
Yeah, we'll talk about what we liked, what we disliked. When was the last funaglyph? Was that was after?
It was after. I think we did it after Ennie's Lobby, but before post Ennie's Lobby. I have to check, but yeah, we'll do a funaglyph. It'll be good. I think we should do. I think we should do a rating or a tier list of the Warlords of the Sea. I think that would be fun.
Ooh,
we haven't done that.
I like that.
Even though we haven't met 2 of them technically. We haven't met Jimby, but like we could talk for a long time about Jimby, so it's fine.
I've seen Jimby's body. I know everything I need to know about Jimby.
That's all we need to know about Jimby is that body.
Do we put Crocodile and Blackbeard on that? We'll figure it out.
We have to, yeah.
One of them. I guess anybody who was a warlord.
Yeah.
And currently is.
Yeah. And then there's that snake handjob lady.
Who?
Snake handjob lady.
What?
Snake handjob lady. Her name's Boa Handcock or Hancock.
Oh.
It was mentioned. This isn't a spoiler. This isn't a spoiler.
Yeah.
I just like.
That's right. You explained this to me last week.
Crocodile. Don Flamingo. Jimby.
Don Flamingo.
Kuma. Hawkeye Mihawk. Coco Maria.
Bo Hancock.
Snake handjob lady.
I said different names than you as you were saying other names to make it bad.
Bad audio.
No, I did that on purpose.
Everyone loved it. If you didn't love it, let us know. But if you did love it, let us know more. Let us know more. Hey everyone,
if you didn't like it, don't write in.
What?
Well, no, if you did like it, don't write in. Then we know that you liked it because none of you write in because we have no fucking transponder snails this week.
Yeah, we don't have any transponder snails this week, and we miss you. We miss your sultry letters that you sent us.
Once upon a time, some of you
funpiecepodcast@gmail.com.
Once upon a time, some of you would send in transponder snails that were audio recordings that were way too long, and I know I complained about it, but I'd take them.
I feel like
Not too long.
I feel like we asked for them, and then we got them, and then we complained about how many we had, and then we haven't had any in a while.
Just 2. We can. I think they'll be good for the funaglyph. We can squeeze them in
for sure. Yeah, if you don't send any
but actually,
for next week,
legitimately keep it under like 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you send stuff, please send stuff in for the funaglyph because the funaglyph should be a good time. And
should be. Might not.
Should be. Anyway, this is a shorter episode this week. Look at us.
It is.
We'll have to make the end of Thriller Bark next week a bash and a half.
We better, because it's going to be a momentous time next week.
It is. This is what happens when I don't have notes, is we stay really on task.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Do you have any jokes?
Any jokes?
You have any jokes?
I have a joke, and it goes like this.
Okay. Did you just breathe into the microphone?
Yeah.
That was fun. That was good. That was good. I giggled. Hey, everybody.
Modern society.
I'm going to be 33 years old next week.
Yeah. Hey, everyone.
By the time
Hey, fuck
actually,
you,
by the
Mike.
time
Shut
you
up,
hear
Mike.
this
Shut up, Mike.
fucking episode,
Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone.
I'm already 33 years old. I'm not when we're recording
It's
this.
Michael's birthday next week.
It was yesterday. Well, no.
Because this is coming out next week. It was Michael's birthday yesterday. You know what you should all do? You should all send in transponder snails wishing Michael a happy birthday. Should I sing you happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This is audio hell. Happy birthday.
It keeps dropping. I can't hear half of it.
It's huge. Happy birthday to you and many more.
For my birthday, I want you all to send us a transponder snail at funpiecepodcast@gmail.com. Follow us at funpiecepodcast on Instagram. Tell your friends about us. Tell your mom about us. Tell your dad about us. But, he already knows about us. Tell your grandma. Tell your cat. Tell your dog. Tell your friends. Tell your mailman. Tell your lover. Tell your former lover. Tell your future lover about the Fun Piece Podcast.
They could all be the same.
We know what?
They could all be the same. Past, present, future.
Tell us about the Fun Piece Podcast and why you love it so much.
Tell us about your love.
Tell us about your
but not your physical love. I want to hear about your. I want to hear about your emotional love.
You can send that other one to me privately.
Hey, Mike, what's the One Piece?
The One Piece is... Do you want me to say the intrusive thought?
That's the power of love. What is it? What is it? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
It's in 32 years when I fulfill my hero look prophecy.
That's the
I'm going to dismantle the American healthcare system.
That's the power of love.
Do you want me to put Huey Lewis in the news at the end?
Always.
Okay.
I don't want anything else other than the Hewist the news. Give it up. I hope you do a different Huey Lewis song than The Power of Love.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Mike. Bye.
I used to fool around, but I couldn't take